Pacquiao from the Grove. What do you think about that?
Bro, why?
Because of the slurs that he made.
Well, he should be barred from the Grove.
Yeah.
For saying that stuff. It's
Okay.
totally disrespectful.
Thank you for too many people.
Gotta get me, baby.
1, 2. All right. Thank you, bro.
Thanks.
Floyd Mayweather's confidence may finally be cracking as new footage shows Manny Pacquiao training intensely alongside boxing legend Mike Tyson. The unexpected alliance between the two icons has sparked rumors of a potential mega rematch, and insiders claim Mayweather is feeling the pressure, known for his calm and undefeated record. Mayweather is reportedly unsettled by Pacquiao's explosive new training routine, especially with Tyson pushing him to new heights. The sight of Pacquiao sharpening his skills with Iron Mike has fans. Mike Tyson was openly critical of Floyd Mayweather's defensive, low-output fighting style ahead of his highly anticipated May 2nd, 2015 showdown with Manny Pacquiao. Tyson believed Mayweather simply didn't throw enough punches to keep up with Pacquiao's relentless pace, which averaged around 100 punches per round. He warned that Floyd's careful, calculated approach could backfire, leaving him at risk of being outworked. Tyson emphasized that Mayweather needed to be aggressive right from the start, or he might lose. He described Pacquiao as a fighter in constant motion, feinting, moving, and punching nonstop, and said only a more active, attacking strategy from
Pacquiao looks sensational his last fight. Oh, it's sensational. No fighter, and you as my witness, as any expert, no fighter looks more sensational than the Pacquiao looked the other night. No fighter, name a fighter looked more sensational than Manny Pacquiao did the night he fought.
Let me sneeze and say Floyd Mayweather. How do I sneeze and say Floyd Mayweather?
All right, hey, listen. Then that shows that you're a neophyte in boxing. You know nothing about boxing.
Well, excuse me?
Because no.
What? I ain't hear you, Mike. What'd you say?
You don't know much about boxing.
You're a little uncomfortable up here.
No one said who was better. I said there's nobody in boxing that fighting that looks sensational.
Sensational.
The way that
Manny Pacquiao's comeback fight against Mario Barrios on July 19, 2025 at the MGM Grand ended in a tough majority draw, allowing Barrios to keep his WBC welterweight title. Despite the close result, Pacquiao felt he had done enough to win. "I thought I won the fight," he said at the post-fight press conference. The 46-year-old boxing legend then surprised fans by expressing interest in a rematch with Floyd Mayweather. "Junior, let's fight again. I have no problem with that," he declared. So far, Mayweather has stayed quiet about the idea, leaving fans guessing if the long-awaited rematch will happen.
That's boxing.
Yeah.
I'm not complaining or making, just it happened that way. It happened to me many times.
Did you want a rematch with Floyd?
I'm still active. It's up to him if he's going to fight.
You would even fight him today?
Even here.
Oh my goodness.
Even here.
Mike Tyson has always been one of boxing's most fearsome figures, known for his unmatched power, aggression, and non-stop intensity during his prime. Just imagining him in a fighter's corner, especially someone as explosive as Manny Pacquiao, instantly raises the perceived danger for any opponent. While there are no confirmed reports that Tyson has officially trained Pacquiao, the Filipino icon has often credited Tyson as a major influence. In his early years, Pacquiao studied old videotapes of Tyson's fights, learning from his ferocity and sharp technique to shape his own fighting style.
Good to see you, my man. You all right? Cheers. Yeah. I got a new friend now, girl.
Mike Tyson, congratulations. This is a beautiful gym. I hope that there's a lot of people will inspire to train here. Thank you. Congrats. Mike, congratulations. Yes, beautiful. I'm here to support you. Thank you.
Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it.
Here to support you. Nice.
The rivalry between Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Manny Pacquiao remains one of the most iconic and lucrative chapters in boxing history. Their long-awaited clash in 2015 was the climax of over a decade of hype, delays, and fan demand. Talks of a possible fight first began in 2009, when both fighters were seen as unbeatable in their prime. However, repeated disagreements over drug testing rules and promotional deals caused major setbacks, pushing the fight back for years before it finally happened.
Any version of Mayweather would have always beaten Pacquiao, in my opinion.
I think Mayweather would have always done what's necessary for Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao had a greater career, but I think Mayweather is a better fighter. And I think Mayweather had the right things for somebody like Pacquiao. I mean, he had the right one-punch speed. He had the right IQ. He was bigger than Manny with longer arms. He had great feet. It's just a kryptonite for Manny Pacquiao.
Manny Pacquiao spoke about that he shouldn't have.
Floyd Mayweather.
Floyd Mayweather, yeah.
Because it's a time and a place for everything. I'm not gonna say he's right and I'm not gonna say he's wrong. You know, but it's so crazy. When he spoke about it, I could have easily came out and said, yeah, you spoke about it. I ain't have to say nothing. Just by you saying my name, they gave me a check for $4 million. He said my name when he didn't supposed to. Remember I said it's a time and a...
Manny Pacquiao's boxing career is nothing short of legendary over the years. He's won 12 major world titles and held the lineal championship for different weight classes: flyweight, featherweight, super featherweight, and super lightweight. What truly sets him apart is that he's the only boxer in history to win world titles for different decades. From the 1990s through the 2020s, a rare feat that highlights his incredible longevity.
Philippine boxing legend Manny Pacquiao leads ESPN's list of top 25 Asian athletes of the 21st century. The 8th Division World Boxing Champ bested the likes of Chinese basketball icon Yao Ming and Japanese baseball superstar Ichiro Suzuki, who finished second and third respectively. Completing the top 5 are Korean football star Song Hong-min and Japanese-American Naomi Osaka. Also making the list, the Philippines' first ever Olympic gold medal winner, weightlifter Heidelin Diaz, and the PBA's 7-time PBA MVP.
Floyd Mayweather believes Manny Pacquiao's return to the ring is likely motivated by money, a reason he says is common among retired fighters making a comeback. In boxing, it's not unusual for aging legends to step back into the spotlight for one final big payday, especially if they haven't fully settled into life after boxing. Still, Mayweather admits Pacquiao's talent remains impressive, saying that even his current form is better than the best performances of many active fighters today.
Pacquiao, at his age, which is sad that he has to fight.
Pacquiao getting back in the ring again for a world title fight.
Well, obviously, you know, it has to be pertaining to any kind of money. You know, it has to be financial. I mean, any fighter that comes back, especially from retirement, a guy like Manny Pacquiao, it definitely has to do with money. 1, 2. I think Manny Pacquiao, I think his C game is a lot better than anybody, a lot of guys' A game, even with the age. But you have to take into account the last time he stepped foot in that ring against Ugas. You know, he didn't look good. He was outmatched by, you know, a fighter, a younger fighter. Barrios is no slouch. Barrios is a young fighter, you know, bigger fighter, knows how to, you know, control distance very well, can punch a little bit. Like, he's no easy task for anybody in the welterweight division.
Despite earning hundreds of millions during his boxing career, Floyd Mayweather Jr. still faces ongoing financial pressures that call for careful planning. Like many top athletes, his lavish lifestyle, business investments, taxes, and large entourage can quickly eat into even the biggest fortune. To maintain his wealth without putting his health on the line, Mayweather has focused on exhibition matches. These low-risk fights let him cash in on his worldwide fame while attracting huge audiences and big paydays.
Floyd Money Mayweather up until recently didn't have any money, so Floyd is the highest earning athlete in his career, making over $1.1 billion. And after making a killing, he ended up retiring in 2017. However, he dug himself into a hole after making super lavish purchases like this LA mansion. It was so bad that he actually owed $22.2 million to the IRS, which made him have to come out of retirement to pay that back.
Mike Tyson, who became the youngest heavyweight champion in boxing history, earned an estimated $400 to $685 million over the course of his career. Despite that massive fortune, he filed for bankruptcy in 2003, revealing that.
However, as for the people who have gotten money just recently, they are seen spending millions on upgrading their lifestyle. And it's not a surprise that they end up losing all their wealth in the next few years. Mr. Mike Tyson, the former heavyweight champion, earned over $400 million throughout his career. but filed for bankruptcy in 2003. Tyson allowed others to control his finances, didn't review his bank statements, and overspent on things like cars, jewelries, and exotic animals. He admits that his financial illiteracy and trust in others led to most of his financial issues. Some of his most interesting purchases include $580,000 on a birthday party, $2 million on
Mike Tyson's extravagant lifestyle saw him spending heavily on luxury homes, exotic animals like Bengal tigers, and lavish gifts. He once admitted to using his last $1 million on rehab and even borrowing money to buy a mansion after moving out of Las Vegas. Looking back, Tyson has become a strong voice for financial awareness, often stressing that managing money is an art. He warns others not to be fooled by the illusion that
Tyson, that made tens of millions of dollars during his boxing career, and right after his career, when completely broke and bankrupt, quickly realized that he was making a mistake, still had some revenue streams, took that money, took his name, took his brand, turned it into different businesses, turned it into different assets, and is now making more money than he did when he had his boxing.
What has the peaks and valleys of that allowed you to learn about money?
It was interesting. I didn't possessing it. I just was a young kid having fun.
What do you consider a lot of money to be?
I don't know, $1,000.
Oh, please.
You know, anything, anything.
Do these figures sound correct? Made around 400 million during your career?
I don't know, it could have been.
Yet end up spending more than you made, and at one point were like 50 million in debt?
Yeah, that was amazing too. But
how does that happen?
It's being reckless.
Floyd Mayweather Jr., celebrated for his unbeaten record and flashy persona, has reportedly earned over $1 billion during his boxing career. Known as Money Mayweather, he's frequently spotted showing off his fortune flying on private jets and driving high-end luxury cars. But despite his massive wealth, he's drawn criticism for his extravagant spending and for staging exhibition matches that many believe focus more on...
Did you believe that you would be the champ? Well, it's not just the champ. I'm the champ on the outside, too. I mean, to make over $1 billion, I didn't do it by myself. What I did was I surrounded myself with a great team, meaning you can't think you know it all. If it was a person that was strong in certain departments, I wouldn't have got the best person for that. What I believe in doing is surrounding myself with all smart people. That makes me that much more smarter, because once you surround yourself with a smart team, then it makes things that much easier.
What do you do with all this money? I mean, like, do you actually use it? I mean, are you using the cash?
And, you know, cash is king.
Do you have an ATM card?
I'm the human ATM.
How do you even get this much money? What do you do?
Work hard.
I know that, but like, do you go to the bank and say, I need all of it? I want all of the money in your bank.
No, that's not what you do. You order it. You can order it.
Oh, you can?
And when you order a certain amount, when you order millions of dollars, a Brinks truck comes to your home.
Wow.
Having lived through the highs and lows of sudden wealth, Mike Tyson has occasionally weighed in on Floyd Mayweather's financial choices. In earlier interviews, Tyson appeared supportive, encouraging Mayweather to enjoy his money and have fun with it. But as Tyson grew more reflective, his views shifted. He began warning about the risks of reckless spending and the false sense of invincibility that wealth can bring.
Hey Mike, how you doing, man? What's up? Hey, professional party thrower Adrian Broner goes across the country, gets charged $10,000 a pop. He used to be a boxer. Would you ever do that? Like, would you want to come to my house and cut the turkey? How much would you charge to cut the turkey at my house on Thanksgiving?
30 cents.
30 cents? So you do it for free practically. Adrian Broner, I think that's a good career for like a boxer trying to promote himself as a party thrower. 10 grand.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Hey, you have any advice for Mayweather? He's spending a lot of money right now.
Have a ball.
Enjoy it, huh? That's what you do. Hey, dude, you're a legend, man. It's good seeing you.
In one of his podcast episodes, Joe Rogan pointed out the clear contrast between Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather. He said, the difference between Floyd and Mike Tyson is Floyd's 155 pounds. Mike Tyson's 120 pounds, solid as a rock, highlighting Tyson's powerful, heavyweight frame compared to Mayweather's smaller size. While Tyson was feared for his explosive knockouts and aggressive style, Mayweather made his mark through unmatched defense and sharp ring intelligence. Rogan acknowledged this by saying, If you want to say who's the best boxer of all time, I always say Floyd because he got hit less than anybody.
No,
Floyd's power is nowhere near Mike Tyson's power.
Nowhere near. But I was just saying that Floyd has been pretty active, like as a boxer. He'd fought Pacquiao recently, you know.
Went to Japan and fought.
Yeah, I mean, he fought that, the Japanese kickboxer guy, Nazukawa, Tenshin. He fought, he was fighting guys like Conor McGregor that we knew Floyd was going to beat them, but he was still active.
Right.
With Mike Tyson, Mike hadn't been active forever.
He was getting fat for a minute.
Yep, he got real fat.
And he was smoking weed.
The relationship between Floyd Mayweather and Mike Tyson has seen both respect and tension over the years. Their feud is said to have started in 2001, when Tyson's Las Vegas home was raided by police over sexual assault allegations. Tyson believed Mayweather had something to do with it, a suspicion he later addressed in his book, saying, "I'm good with it now." Despite their rocky history, things began to improve in 2013 when Mayweather publicly defended Tyson, showing a sign of reconciliation and acknowledging Tyson's.
Is Floyd overrated, or is he one of the best ever?
He's one of the best.
What is it about him?
What's so great about Floyd?
What is the thing?
The gym.
It just works.
It's tough to be hard work.
Listen, how can you not be an asshole being that great? So, how can you not?
It's hard.
Yeah.
Kanye West said it's hard to be humble when you're stunting on the Jumbotron. That's one of his lyrics. Like, when you're the best, you just fucking.
But know what he needs to know too, that there's only one step from the limo to the gut.
Is Ali the same fighter that got beat by a fighter with 7 fights? Every time boxing come on, you don't bring up Muhammad Ali name. You don't bring up Mike Tyson name. You always bring up Floyd Mayweather name.
What do you think about Floyd talking about greater than Ali?
He's very delusional. If he was anywhere near that realm of greater than Ali, he'd be able to take his kids to school by himself.
There you go.
Okay, he can't take his kid to school by himself. And he talking about he's great. Greatness is not guarding yourself from the people. Greatness is being accepted by the people. He can't take his kids alone to school by himself. He's a little scared man. He's a very small, scared man.
In the interview, Floyd Mayweather showed deep respect for Mike Tyson's impact on his career, saying, "I commend Tyson because he's one of the guys that paved the way for me to be where I'm at. He's a legendary champion." Mayweather also defended Tyson's personal choices, adding, "He's lived his life the way he's wanted to live his life. No one can say what they would have done if they were in his shoes." His comments reflected both admiration and understanding toward Tyson's complex journey.
Can I ask you about Mike Tyson? Because he was on this show just last week, and at the moment he's currently being profiled, as you'll know, on the channel Being Mike Tyson. That airs tonight as well. But on the show last week, he was talking about the fact that you're probably the last of these box office stars. You know, young guys are looking to the UFC fighters as opposed to traditional boxers, but you're probably the last of those box office stars. What do you say to that?
Well, I commend Tyson because he's one of the guys that paved the way for me to be where I'm at. You know, he's a legendary champion. And the only thing I have to say about Mike Tyson is everyone is always trying to judge Mike Tyson. He lived his life the way he wanted to live his life. No one can say what they would have done if they were in his shoes. Boxing will live on. You know, it's the Mayweather era. Not just myself, but the Mayweather brand. You know, I have my own style and what I made cool about boxing is not taking punishment.